Someone out there selling one-way tickets to the edge of the world. Yeah, I think I'll go and buy me some, 'cause I can't even find my peace while listening to the radio.
So today I'm going to do a look that is inspired by the upcoming makeup collections for fall 2009. So I've been looking online at websites like Vogue and InStyle just to see kind of the trends that are coming up for this fall season. And there's kind of a lot of different kind of styles coming out. One style that's coming out is this really kind of edgy black, very dramatic, almost kind of gothic looking makeup, and that's going to be really cool. There's actually a collection coming out from MAC called Style Black, which has a lot of black cosmetics in it, but then that's not really for everyone. I mean, some people might not feel very comfortable wearing a lot of black makeup on their eyes and stuff like that. So another trend that's coming out is sort of these dirty, rusty colors, especially for eye makeup. You'll see a lot of these kind of dusty looking eyeshadows, like lots of olive tones. There's a lot of kind of like dirty looking brown tones. And a lot of the lip products that are coming out are berry tones, like almost like a raspberry, blackberry kind of shades, like lipsticks, lip glosses, lip stains, nail polishes, all in that kind of berry family. So that's kind of what the look I was going for. Really beautiful berry toned colored lips, really juicy looking. And I did a very nice kind of golden brown kind of smoky eye, because smoky eyes are really coming back in trend for the fall. And yeah, it's kind of just, it's, you know, it's a smoky eye, but it's not too dark, especially with a bold lip color like this. So yeah, that's the look that I think will be really great for fall. You can, you know, wear this with so many different kinds of clothes and everything. So I hope you keep watching this video and stay tuned. Alright, so I started out with MAC Untitled Paint on this eye just to give a nice base so that the eyeshadow won't slide around. Now I'm going to use this cream eyeshadow. This is a brand called Mailazu. I think it's a Korean or a Chinese brand. I'm not quite sure. I think it's Korean, but I'm not sure. But I'll have a link to where you can buy these. These are kind of similar to just like cream eyeshadows. They sort of remind me of the paint pots from MAC, but they're not quite as, I think they're not quite as sticky. So I'm basically using one of these colors just to kind of give me a bit of color as an eyeshadow base, and I've used way too much now. So don't use this much as I'm using here. Okay, so once I have a little bit of that on, I'm going to take a little bit of MAC Subtle Pigment. This came out, I think, a few years ago, or I'm not really sure which collection this came in. I usually buy my MAC pigments as samples. There are some websites where private people sell pigment samples, because usually pigments come in huge jars, and usually a pigment sample like this will actually last you quite a long time. I do get mine from the Spectra community, which is an online forum, but I know also LiveJournal, there are some communities that sell pigment samples. If you do join Spectra, you do have to be an active member on the community to have access to the buy and sell forum. I'm going to use my MAC 217 brush for this, and I'm going to use this eyeshadow. This is by Facefront Cosmetics, and this is an eyeshadow. This is like a brown tone. It's called Sweet Soil. It's a matte brown, like a really rich, pretty, chocolatey brown color. And just going to tap my brush a little bit, and I'm going to blend that right into the crease area. Yeah, the 217 really does all the work for you. You just kind of, I just move it around in little circles, and it just does a great job of blending, and especially with the pigment and stuff. Really easy to blend, even though this is a matte eyeshadow, but it's super easy to blend, great color payoff. Okay, then I'm also just going to put a little bit on the lower lash line. I'm going to take the MAC 219 pencil brush and just kind of follow that dark brown from the outer corner just inwards, but I'm not taking it all the way in. Alright, then I'm taking kind of like a skin tone, like a cream toned eyeshadow. This is also by Face Front, and this is called Vanilla. It's a matte finish. It's just, I'm just going to use that to blend out the top a little bit, so it just kind of softens it. Just up here, and then I'm just taking that inwards because this is a matte eyeshadow, so it's not going to add any sparkle or shimmer. And then for the highlight, I'm going to take this Illamasqua eyeshadow. This is called Slink. It's a champagne color. It does have a little bit of shimmer. And I'm going to use that as the highlight with the Stila number 5. And I'm just applying that right below sort of the highest point of my eyebrows. And it does add like a really, really pretty shimmer. And just kind of blend it out. Alright, and then I just wiped off that pencil brush, and I'm going to just pick up some of that same Illamasqua eyeshadow, and I'm just going to apply that right on that inner corner, just as a little bit of a highlight, and kind of blending it outwards. And then you can just add a little bit up here, just going to give like a little bit of a highlight there. Then I'm going to take a brown gel eyeliner. This is a generic one. This one is from eBay that I got, and I'm going to use a eyelining brush. This is a really, really small one. And I'm just going to draw in a line just really, really close to your lashes. And then you can just make a little wing at the end. Then I'm taking the Max Factor Ellen Beatrix Kajal pencil. This is in 090 Natural Glaze. It's kind of an off-white tone. It's not as stark as if you just use a bright white eye kohl. And I'm putting this right into my waterline. And after this step, I'm just going to finish off my eyebrows, and I'm also going to put mascara on my top and my bottom lashes. So I'll do that and I'll be right back. Alright, so I did my, I finished my brows and my eyelashes. So the eyes are pretty much done. So then I went and put on blush. I used NARS Gilda. Sorry, not NARS Gilda. I used NARS Amour, which is a really, really pretty sort of rose-colored blush. And now I'm going to actually mix myself a custom lip shade. I'm going to use this lip palette, which I got from eBay. I did a review on this palette a while ago. You can check the review on these lip palettes if you want. So I'm going to mix myself a nice berry tone shade because berry colors are really coming in trend for this fall season. So I'm going to do a custom lip shade, blend those together, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here you can see the lip shade that I just made. I just used these two colors, this one and this one, mixed those two together, and then I added a little bit of the NYX lip gloss with Mega Shine. This is in the shade Grape. It's just to kind of darken up a little bit. And now I'm just using a lip brush, and I just lined my lips a little bit, and now I'm going to just apply that. Alright, so I finished up the lips, so that's actually it for the finished look. You can see it there. So yeah, I think this will be really, really pretty for fall. I mean, you can wear this with so many different clothes, you know, you can wear this with pretty much anything, and it's going to be really in style. You'll be, you know, up to date with the collections that are coming out, so keep a lookout for some of those collections like I mentioned. I know that NARS is coming out with some really pretty stuff. MAC is coming out with a couple of cool collections as well, so keep on the lookout for those, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I will see you guys really soon. Take care, thanks for watching, bye!